No. I said it for 3:30. This is why I did this. Because I know we're not gonna ever be on fucking time.
You know how us is.
Yeah, right.
Hey, man, you at the barbershop. Shit ain't supposed to be on time.
Hey, that's one place I'm like, hey, I just done. Why is my appointment at 2 when I'm just now getting in the chair at 3:30, my guy?
Yeah, I'm like, your barber ain't never. Time.
Hey,
you know you were gonna cut that dude head in 15 minutes. Come on, man.
Yo, that was my favorite part of the barbershop is showing up and seeing like cats just like all lined up waiting to get your haircut. So you walk in there thinking that I'm gonna walk in 15 minutes before the barbershop opens. So I'm gonna get in line early.
Shit.
And you show up and it's about 10 mofos in front of you.
Oh,
and then when you get in there, it's already they just all over the place. You like, man, I came early to try to avoid this shit. God, I'm gonna be here all goddamn day.
Listen, I got comfortable at the barbershop. I go there early, wait on the man to come with the plates so I can have a meal.
Yup.
I mean, that thing, I'm full. I ain't got to go nowhere. They got 18 TVs. We in the game.
I had a barber. He got ahead of the game. He started selling snacks out of the back. So he would have the chips, the drinks, the snack cakes, all that good stuff out of the back. So, you would go in there. You done been about 2 hours, so you need a drink, some chips, and snack cake, and you just drop your change off in my man's and just move on. It's like
the dude at my barbershop, the owner that worked there and he cut. He got 2 vending machines in that thing with chips, snacks, and drinks. He already know you finna be in there for a minute. Yeah. They be tearing that machine up.
Exactly. You in that motherfucker, you didn't drop about $4 on snacks, and then you got to drop about 10, 15 on a haircut. God.
But it is never as bad as the women, though. I swear. I'm like, why are you still there?
18 hours later.
You got up early. You got up at sunrise.
And had an appointment. You live in that part now. We have an appointment.
And they still late. You have an appointment. Like, oh, I'm running behind. Bitch, when you not running behind? When are you not?
Listen, you the first appointment. I'm your first appointment.
Like you like what? Did you hold over some heads from yesterday or something? Like you think some people sleep here and like, yo, I'm gonna sleep here because the first thing in the morning you go get my head. So I'm sleeping right here.
Girl, I got a 6:30, but if you just come on over here at 6, I'll start you and I'll push her back to about 8:30. I'm gonna be on her head till about 3:00 that afternoon anyway, so she'll be all right.
I have definitely pulled up for an appointment and it's like, ain't nobody here.
Oh,
and it's like
that's the worst.
Where you at?
That was today.
Just cancel the appointment. Don't worry about it.
Oh, hey DP.
Oh shit! I ain't clicked over to the live.
Yeah, you gotta click over to the other one. And we got OTR Mike here. OTR.
What's up?
On OTR? The road again?
On the record.
So anyway, anybody got any opening thoughts?
We got the country boy introduce us and tell us how important it is.
I'm gonna try to get this thing out. I'm gonna let y'all talk. All right, thank you, fam. Welcome to the cut. Got our regular cast of characters. And Brady Bunch fashion. I got my man Wicker Thurman. Is this relevant? Can you see me?
Yeah, other way. I keep remembering. I'll be like,
right beside you. Right beside him is Kung Fu Kenny, our resident female. Below me is the bad guy, and I know, right? And then we got my man G Dub over here in the corner.
What up?
Anywho, what were we talking about? We were talking about the green room, and then what? What was we talking about?
We didn't talk about a whole bunch of stuff before everybody came online. So I don't know if you just want to hit us. You just want to hear just us go crazy, or do you want us to? Do you want to talk about the topic and go from there?
Nah, I like to say that shit for the end. I like to say that shit for the end. Usually at the beginning, we just be shooting the shit anyways. And besides, y'all have great topics. Great topics today. If you guys, and I wish you guys.
Shantae.
Oh, Shantae here. All right, keep it
Yes.
moving. I need y'all to shut the hell up. No more talking about butt naked.
No, we're talking about how I went down the strip club. Ixnay talking to about the
I ain't never been to
Because
a
I
strip
think we
club.
were
I'm
going to talk about centerfold.
Yeah.
And
a
so,
man of Jesus. I don't
I always
visit
been a
such
man.
establishment.
Exactly. I've never
Hey,
frequented that establishment. If I judge,
If I'm let's go in there.
because like
I gotta be amongst them to save them. I can't just let them be in there and not go in there.
yeah.
Because I want to talk about what is it? Is it platinum in here, or is it in Birmingham? I can't remember.
Like, Birmingham.
You know,
Birmingham.
That's in Birmingham. What's the name of the one in Charlotte?
What? Onyx?
Onyx.
Strip club. Onyx.
It's
Yeah,
Onyx.
Onyx. I just happened to be randomly like listening to the radio. I don't know why. I think I was in somebody's truck, car, or whatever, and listened to the radio, and I found out that Onyx had amateur night.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I want to go to that just to see what type of person would actually agree to get up on stage and strip just off the streets. That to me would be like the best reality show I've ever seen.
Onyx is a bit of a like gentleman club, half butt naked. Like they are like a slightly more upscale than a butt naked. So it's kind of hard to know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, because they're a franchise. I did not know that. And I was like,
I did not know that either.
Man,
people like, yeah, Onyx and
I was wondering why is Onyx everywhere. Yeah, I was wondering. Looks like that makes sense.
I'm trying to figure out how you franchise a strip club. Like, what are we doing? Like, oh my God, I got Onyx in Charlotte. That's the same.
Oh, and not to mention, Onyx also has like 50 cent wings on amateur night.
Okay, I have heard that strip clubs, depending on which one you go to, have the best buffets at lunch.
Okay,
so exactly, so Onyx has a buffet. They got the amateur night, so you can go for the buffet and you can see amateur night. I'm like, yo, what better way to spend your money? Think about it.
I promise.
Can I get it to go because I don't want the show?
I heard you say you don't want the drugs.
Can I just get the food? I don't want the show. Can I just go get this deal on this food and then back on out? I don't want that show.
Dine in only.
So bad.
Yeah, exactly. Buffalo wings and some ass, basically.
Yeah, I ain't gonna agree with that. Don't go now. Chicken wings and thighs. I'm all with it. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a good time to me.
And I'm like, think about. I'm like looking at it like this. Like you're getting an amateur to get on this stage and perform. Like it could go one or two ways. She could either be fire or she could be terrible, right? She could be fire or terrible.
Yeah.
And for me, watching that train wreck is what would intrigue me.
Listen, I know
because you don't know which way it could go.
But on the amateur night, that Onyx was talking about, they had one of the amateurs climbing the strip pole with her feet. I'm trying to figure out how she did that. I don't know how she did it.
Well, I mean, so Wicked Thurman, I'm going to need you to be there on amateur night because I'm sure there's some dreams that need to be killed. So you should be there because some of them need to be told, sweetheart. You don't have to.
Yo,
you're going to have to open the book.
He's
get off the stage.
Boo!
He done went to the custodial closet and came back with a broom. Get your ass off the stage.
Yeah, you're gonna have to figure this out, sweetie. You need to get a tutor. Get a tutor, and you're gonna have to make this education thing work out, sweetheart. This ain't for you.
I'm going full Sandman Sims on that one. I'm tapping and everything with the broom and pushing, and I gotta get out of here.
You know, Onyx does a lunch buffet too. You can go up there like midday.
That's what I heard. Lunch buffets.
I mean, they're gonna have their D team out. It's gonna be the bullet wounds and the C-section stars. But hey, you're gonna get a steak.
Oh man!
And on your lunch break, hey, it may not be that. It's probably gonna be terrible. I can't imagine this good stuff.
Yo, I knew somebody who had a friend who said that they were gonna do that, and they were like, "Yo, I'm gonna move wherever, and I'm gonna strip." And the first thing out of my mouth was, "Wait a minute, have you looked at yourself in the mirror, baby? You done had like a couple kids. You done live life. You
She got a fat ass. That is the only.
Thank you. Don't nobody care about none of that.
She can dress the rest of it up. Hide all that.
You had all that.
I think she was a booty do. Your belly stick out more than your booty do.
Oh,
so
I ain't heard that shit itself.
I know.
So I was like,
so you saying she should have been on a masked stripper?
Wow, that masked stripper. Wow.
I mean, like I didn't want to come down hard, but like when they told me this, I was like, did she really think this playing out, or did she just throw some shit? You know how sometimes we just throw shit at the wall and like hope that it stick or whatever, you know?
At the end of the day, she
somebody like it.
Somebody like it.
Somebody like it. Somebody gonna make her.
She would have got her bills paid. She was like,
hey, wait a minute. So that's the question. Yo,
go ahead.
Would you go see a pregnant stripper?
I'm sure somebody does.
Once again,
I'm just asking, like
somebody
into that. Somebody like that.
Unfortunately, like, there's a fetish for everything, and I'm sure she will get paid bank once the fetish people find out that they got a showing pregnant woman stripping and spinning around a pole. Right. She would have her people there.
And I'm gonna be honest, I think I might go see that because it's just off the wall. It's like, I mean, like, you know, with the invention of the internet, you know, you can see just about everything. So you done seen pretty chicks all over the place, but what you ain't seen, midgets.
In Atlanta, I'm sure Atlanta has a string of them.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. And so like, I'm pretty sure that like the what you would say the sideshow of stripping is probably better than like the real show. Like I said, like the amateur show.
Probably got their own club called Kitten Heels.
Not Kitten Heels.
Yeah, bugging.
Like to me, that would be interesting. Like
little people about to be all in the comments.
We about to be all in our comments. You know what I'm saying? Talking about how we ain't seen ain't nobody trying to see that. Nobody trying to hear that.
Yo, no, we already some strange comments here. There's a couple people. Raw and Uncut podcast. He basically called me a freak. I mean,
hey,
the freaks come out at night.
Exactly. I'm like,
because he started the whole conversation with, you know, I don't really do strip clubs, but let me tell you, on Thursdays on the fifth Sunday, it's a bucket naked little people, a pregnant little people squad that I kind of want to go see.
You go see that,
but I'll fool with
them. So we have established strip clubs do not have what Wicked Thurman want to see. Therefore, he does not really do strip clubs.
Yeah, it's just you just got regular strippers. I mean, he needed, you know, these days.
Yeah, I need something.
I'm gonna do strip clubs, but if you got some pregnant midgets now,
I'm all in it.
I'm all in. I'm there.
Little people.
Yeah.
Little people. I'm sorry.
Oh man. Yeah, you got some little people, little pregnant people.
Little people. I'm sorry.
In there.
I'm sorry, people. You know.
Am I the only person whose green mic stuck on?
You ever seen? Like, who's gonna show up?
He's stuck on.
No, he's stuck looking like he's thinking about something.
And deep contemplation over there.
Yeah. Hold up, wrong direction. My bad. Let me do it this way.
Right. Oh yeah, this way.
Yeah.
Like somebody called it.
Oh, he back.
All right, he's swinging it around.
I'm back.
Like, this dude just went from like, yeah, let me tell you something, brother.
Yeah, something.
And like, and you can hear him talking, so it was like, yeah, what's going on? You like, what?
Okay, that's deep right there, bro. And what's crazy is you talk about stripping nowadays with the invention of like OnlyFans. Is stripping even necessary?
Probably not.
Oh, I said that. Like, for instance, you can pull out your phone and you can type in whatever you want to see, and you will see it.
Yeah,
so,
I'm always confused about how
you to going there physically.
Because it's a lot of this is the thing though. It's a lot of people that make a lot of money on their OnlyFans and just posting pictures in general and getting you to sponsor them. But all that shit free on Pornhub. So how are you paying for this?
Well, here's the key word is fan. Like you have seen them and you know them specifically.
Look, I
ain't gonna pay you to be your fan.
But you like, okay, yeah, I'm a fan of yours. Like if you see somebody who draws real well, you be like, okay, yeah, I like your work.
Yeah,
I like
your work.
To see you some money.
No, I have if you go into that world, you will see that like these chicks are promoting themselves like McDonald's.
Right.
Oh yeah. I understand.
So they are offering you gifts, they selling you videos, they selling you private access, they doing all this kind of stuff. And I'm like,
but the thing is,
you treating this webcam shit like a real job.
It's a business. These are entrepreneurs, gentlemen. These are entrepreneurs.
But I'm sending you real money. Like if I'm gonna waste it, at least I want to slap their ass while I'm wasting the money.
And she appreciates that thought process, and she does not want you as a customer. She needs these other people who gonna pay her without any hand interaction.
Can make a lot of money. Some of them make up to $10,000 a month. Like,
but that makes me.
Granted, most not making that much.
So it may be real interesting going back to the strip club because during the coronavirus, the ones who had a fan base probably been doing rooms, and they got their whole internet set up.
Yeah, they probably ain't going back.
So they will probably only make special appearances because dudes done got used to seeing them online and supported them this whole time. What they gotta go back to the strip club for?
Yeah, I was watching one thing transpire on Twitter with his OnlyFans chick. It was a dude hating and mad, like you don't really make no money, you don't do nothing, this, that, and the other. And then she posted her account and she was making like 60 stacks a month. And he was like, good, you done posted that. And now I'm finna tell the IRS. And then she clearly posted, well, we got to turn in all our paperwork to register this as a W or whatever, and pay taxes on all this money. So you just wasting your time. Stop being a hater. I'm like, you making $60,000 a month? Who's sending you this money?
I have seen it because like I researched it because I was like, yo, how this chick making all this money? She just here doing whatever. Found out that like a lot of the sites, what they do is they allow you to tip the chicks. Right. So like you basically send them a tip. So these chicks out here performing just like strippers on the pole, getting tips. Yeah. And I'm like, so you getting tips.
Yeah, they got regulars that come through that are regularly tip them, like they have a relationship with them cats.
Yeah, and so like one of the segments of it is you can take a guy private, and so if a guy goes private with you, you can string that cat out for basically minimum wage per minute. So you getting like $6.75 or $8.25 what it is per minute, just for him sitting there looking at you do whatever you do.
Exactly.
And I'm like, damn. And
so what I'm saying is, if you had a vajayjay, you'd be a cam girl right now. This is what I mean.
Me and him both.
I mean, think about it. Like we were talking about like a stripper's body. Like, but what is a stripper's body? Like, if you think about it, like there's the ideal stripper body that you want to see. What's the strip club in Atlanta?
Which one? Strokers?
The bigger one. The one that makes it into the rap songs all the time.
I know what you're talking. I can't even place
Blue Flame. Is it still up?
Blue Flame.
No, it's another one. I thought.
I think that one closed.
Oh, maybe.
It don't matter. Magic City.
So what? Like, so if you think about a stripper and what a stripper body look like, because apparently the little people can get out there, the pregnant women can get out there. The guts stick out further than a booty do can get out there, and somebody want to see. Let's think about it. Like everybody went on and on about Cardi B, right? Cardi B, we all know that she was a stripper first, and then she came up in hip hop, right, with rapping. But I'm like, she wasn't the first to do it and to do it successfully. I'm like, that was Eve with them doggone Tiger Prince and Claw Prince and Panther Prince. I'm like, That was Eve. People, there was a recipe for that. Eve did that first. I'm like, Eve came from the pole to her little millionaire husband. I'm like,
I think he's a billionaire. He might be a billionaire.
You're probably right about that. So, her billionaire husband. I'm like, but look at, like, Eve is not, if you look at Eve, do you look at Eve in clothes and go, yeah, that's a stripper?
No. Unless you old as some of us are and you remember the beginning, but like now you look at Eve once on the View for a minute and you look at her like, oh,
but Eve,
like, mainstream.
Eve didn't go buy some new breasts to have stripper breasts. She never went and bought a new pair. Eve, I wouldn't say has an excessively big butt like a Nicki Minaj. Like, she's just an average size woman. Like, average. There's nothing where you go, I want to Eve this or Eve that. And Eve was definitely on the pole before she was with DMX and that crew.
And I think, like you said, is if you can build a following, that's the key. Because like you said, we got some cam girls out here who have built a following, and they are doing all kinds of stuff to promote themselves. And they making paper.
They are.
And the cut gonna need.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, if I had a JJ, I go chase that easy paper.
We're gonna have to start posting the calendar of the year, the cut pictures.
I might have to
start selling
on the website. Say that she's still on the View. So yeah, I mean,
exactly.
I thought she was still on the View. I don't watch it.
Yeah,
I don't
so
watch
like,
it. I mean, I catch it. I catch it every once in a while.
Yeah, these exactly. OTR Mike
are ridiculous.
Yeah, OTR Mike said you look at some of these chicks' IG accounts and they have like 50,000 followers.
Okay.
Or 500,000.
When I tell you them IG girls that they, let me tell you something about being an IG model. Okay, ain't no prerequisite for that shit. It's nothing. All you gotta do is have an account, post a risque picture, boom, you a cam model. And when I promise you, we got right now on IG, we got 1,800 followers. I remember, I think I told this before. I remember a chick, one of them cam girl. I think it's the one that's like real flexible. I promise I showed it to you. She was like, this picture right here gonna get me 5,000 new followers. Easy. 10,000 new followers. Easy. That's how easy it is. One fucking picture. When I tell you, if you as a guy, if you ain't famous,
everybody like 5,000 or nothing.
You ain't never gonna be popular. If you ain't famous, you ain't dancing, you ain't killing yourself.
You can, because there was a Facebook page called Men with Beards or something like that, and they were getting crazy likes. I don't know what happened to the page, but it was crazy.
I got a better example. Like, there's this chick on YouTube, and she drives trucks. And basically her account, she got like about 10 or 20,000 followers, right? But there was another chick who basically, she took the same idea, which is, I'm a chick to drive trucks, so I'm gonna show what a chick looks like driving trucks. But she had a dude behind her who produced her stuff on a legit level. She got 100,000 followers, 200,000 followers, got videos that have 1 million views, and she's just a chick to drive trucks. It's about like 90 dudes that didn't show the same thing, but just because she a chick who does it, she got 1 million views.
Twitch the same way.
But she also invested in putting out a high quality product and high quality looking video.
The dude came to her and was like, "Hey, if I record you, I bet we can blow up."
Smart dude.
This dude face ain't never been in no video. He just show videos of her. He winning. They're winning.
Smart.
Hey, if I can't get paid, I need to be paid off my work. Ain't got to be me.
Basically.
Yeah. I mean, like I said,
and so
producers do it every day. Producers
on Twitter
do it every day, and you don't ever see their face.
Yeah. And besides the fact, normally the guy who's not behind the camera is not behind the camera for a reason. If you ever seen these cam girls and the person who's taking the pictures, like, who the fuck is this douche nozzle? That's what he look like.
Who's this one?
Or like I was saying, douche nozzle.
I would say white boy cuss words.
Yes, very much. The white boy cuss word for white boys.
Hey, look, because like I often go back to that, and I'll be like, and like I tell any attractive female, I'll be like, look, just put your shit out there. Just put your shit out there, and be sure to look pretty, look nice, accentuate whatever feature that you got that's accentuatable, and you, huh?
Is that necessary though? Is that what you want? Is that what you want from life? Like code. Like
here's the thing though. That takes all of maybe a strong day's work, and you got the rest of the week to yourself. What you trading that for? You got to go work every day to enjoy your life.
Are you working harder or are you working smarter? Because like you're a pretty chick, if you just accentuate whatever you got and put it out there, and you make, even if you don't make a ton of money, let's say you make $500 a month off of just doing something for an hour on the weekends. That's $500.
We need to have to do really shit for just to tell us how fucked up this is. I'm sure this is not this easy. It's always some bullshit. Like I know they're gonna come on here and like they got stalkers or something crazy. Like,
yeah, I'm sure all that's a part of it. Because if somebody's sending you their whole check on a regular basis, they're trying to find your ass. They're
trying to find it.
You gotta have security and everything.
You drove all the way from Kansas. I don't even know what Kansas is on the map. How did you
said, I thought we was friends. You know, we've been talking for the last 6 months for 8 hours a day. I thought we were good.
Now,
can I just take you to lunch today? No. If you don't get your crazy ass up out of here,
I got a film in 10 minutes. You can watch it. You can watch my stream.
Yeah, and see, that's the problem that you run into is that, like, yes, you have to basically distance yourself from it, and there's an escalation of it, because what you find is that like you have to escalate harder than the next one in order to keep yourself more relevant.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, with something like you said, cam girling versus actually being in the strip club, at least with cam girling, at least you're not seeing them on a regular basis. You in the strip club, this motherfucker right here.
True.
And so I'm like,
but you can call security on his ass and get him up out of there.
But he's doing that. What'd he do? He's sitting there
always follow you home.
He's sitting over there rock hard, ready for this dance. He's like, oh my God.
You're right.
Waiting on this 3-minute song to be like,
Oh, wait. Raw and Uncut brings up a good question. Is that he says no morals or values anymore. So are you morally wrong, or is your values corrupt in order for you to be profiting off of people in that way?
Well, I think the thing is, the question of it being anymore, I think the world has been corrupt for a long time. Like they go, we're the most corrupt we've ever been. No, this is just the most we've been able to view it worldwide. I'm like, Caligula was on a whole different level of corruptness and crazy. I'm like, the Wild Wild West was wild for a reason, and prostitution is the oldest profession for a reason. So,
prostitution's been around forever.
I mean, if you look at
that new, is that what you want to do? For me, listen, if makeup can get rid of Oprah's bags, I know that makeup is a wonderful thing. I could put on enough stuff up here to look like a totally different person. But for me, the energy that I would have to put into it, because somebody like BBW, somebody like all this, I ain't got time for it. That's why I had to open books. I gotta depend on a regular paycheck.
Okay. I
would not be okay with that.
Here's the thing though, is that like if you revert back to how you know what?
Oh, when we get to the you're gonna be like, hey, when you that cam girl? Get on out of here.
And you say, you know, and from my opinion, I think he just gonna welcome you right on in. It's just another conversation. These people out here, we just people. I think we try to read too much into it.
No, actually, if you're a cam girl, some of the sites you can actually select where you want to be viewed at, and you can basically exclude people from your state, your country, whatever. So you can actually be a cam girl, and all you getting is European bitches looking at you.
You know what? How the fuck you know all this?
Because Ryan was gonna be a cam girl. Ryan was going to the gym. Ryan was like, "Listen, I'm gonna get me some of this easy work."
And you know what? I would have got the easy work, except most of the people who would have been viewing me would have been male. That's just I'm good.
So you saying based on the by the feedback I got, I don't think that's something I want to do because I'm
that I serve.
Exactly.
If you're telling me, like, I don't know about y'all, but like, if you're telling me that like the most of the people I'm gonna have to perform for are of the same gender as me, that's a whole different can to open up and to explore versus.
But people do it every day.
Sex to view you.
It's a lot of straight guys who are strippers at gay places or dancers at gay places.
I'm good.
Yeah, but
listen, it's not for me. I'm not going to the club. It's not for me. But there's a lot of people where, if we're talking about like the question about morals or values, if it's just about securing the bag, and it's not about morals, it's not about values, it's not about what you feel comfortable doing, it's just about securing the bag. You have a lot of people, you have a lot of strippers who are lesbian in straight clubs, and they're lesbian because they securing the bag. She don't care about you or what's in your pants, and you can't do nothing
about the
bag. Pay her bills.
Oh, but Raw and Uncut says if you dance for gays, you're gay.
I ain't gonna say I wouldn't go that far.
I
think you got to actually commit the act of you taking a penis to be gay.
Lesbian strippers who would argue they're not straight. They're not straight just because they stripping at a straight.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with you.
No, I got one even better for you. There are gay male porn stars who are straight, but they do gay male porn because it pays the most.
Once again.
I think you bisexual. You might not be gay, but you bisexual. You can't be running and not taking dick and then coming out talking about I don't like dick. No.
Hold on. You cannot leave the set of that movie and be like, where the hoes at? No.
Wait. No, actually you could because
sir.
If you really look at it.
So you call them prison straight, they prison straight.
Basically, because like what you're doing is you're saying, oh, I will do him in the ass for X amount of dollars.
Still gay because you got paid for it. Don't make you ungay.
Wait, why does that make you gay? Because he did a job. He said that I'm looking
because you accepted that job. That's why. Because that job was for a gay man, and you accepted that gay man's job, and you did a gay act. So now one plus one is 3. At the end of the road
is not the sexual act. Like, to me, dancing is not like if you dance for gay, you're gay. I think if you dance,
dancing is different.
No, with the next step above it. Because, like, I mean,
we live in a world where you can call yourself a refrigerator if you want to, but that's fine. Wait. You can say that you're not gay, but you're willing to do gay things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll go with that. Okay, you're not gay.
You can call yourself whatever you want to call yourself, but you out here doing gay stuff.
Your occupation and your
occupation is gay.
You cannot leave your job and be like, "Hey, no homo."
Here's the thing, though.
You cannot leave your spot and be like, "Pause."
You can ascribe to that mentality, or you can ascribe to the mentality that certain people have a price at which they would do whatever, and if that is your price for doing that, you're not gay.
You don't get to
we just found your price.
Come back. Once
here's the thing.
Come back. You on that thing.
Here's the thing. You can have a price all you want, right? It's a metaphorical price that's out there that'll make you do this certain thing. And until you meet that price, maybe you can claim you're not. But once somebody pay you and you do it, you done it. You done committed a gay act before.
But that's basically saying, wait.
Yes, you are actively engaging in gay acts, and people do it for money, and people do it for drugs, and people do it because there are no other options. Because
and all of those things are fine. All those things are fine. But what you're not going to do,
they're not fine.
No, all those things are fine.
I mean, you're a person. You can do whatever you want to do.
You can do it. You're a grown man. You can do whatever you want to do. What you're not going to do is call yourself straight at the end of that. You're not going to sit here and tell me that I just suck a dick, but I'm still straight. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Wait. So that basically that means that if you commit a gay act at any point in time in your life, you are forever gay.
Yes,
that doesn't make sense.
Yes.
So wait. So
you're bisexual now.
Wait.
You're bisexual now.
No. Let's unravel it. So if let's say you a little kid, right? Little kids experiment.
Wait a minute.
But here's what you're saying is that, like, what if a little kid kisses another little kid who are the same sex because they're experimenting and they're little kids, whatever? Are they gay for the rest of their life?
Let's make them 18. I'm gonna come.
Yeah, let's make adults here. I don't.
I mean, you can make them whatever age you want.
We ain't talking about babies. We talking about.
Okay,
we talking about kids of age that can make decisions and make conscious decisions.
Cool. You can make them whatever age you want to. So
18.
you're saying a girl in college kisses another girl, she's gay forever.
That don't work. It don't work with females. We don't care. Guys don't give a shit.
But we gotta give the same logic, right? But to me, kissing is one thing. You going down there eating out is a whole nother.
Okay,
you go down there, eat out. You bisexual.
You
might not want to do it no more.
If another female eats another female out at any point in time in her life,
you bisexual. You got to change. Yes, she was fully committed to go down there.
Wait.
You bisexual now.
So she could have been experimenting. She couldn't have been trying to figure things out.
Here's the thing.
You call it anything you like, but you're not gonna call it straight.
Here's the thing. You ain't got never eat another pussy in your life. You might just like dick now, but you are bisexual. You had the experience. You know what it's like to do both.
No, I can't pigeonhole you like that and say that like,
how's a pigeonhole? You opened yourself up to it. You like both. You tried both. You've experienced both.
Because what you're saying is that like, you can't figure it out.
These titles are here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't just make this stuff up. Like, is that you like people of another gender. If you have sex, you suck a dick. Like, there's no coming back.
That's a whole commitment. You don't slip and fall. You ain't slip and fall on the dick.
There's actually a whole alphabet. I think you now fall somewhere in the alphabet. I'll give you that.
I ain't even want to jump in. I'll be like, I may miss somebody
in that alphabet. You can pick any number in the alphabet you want.
Alphabet. You
can pick any letter in the alphabet. What you're not gonna pick is straight at the end of that bitch. That's what I'm saying.
Because here's where you go to with that is that like, okay, so are you saying sexuality is a learned behavior, or is it just nature? Is it nature or nurture? Which one is it?
I think it's both.
Both.
Because wait, but if you say that, then what you leave open for is the window to experiment. If you say it's both or whatever.
Here's the thing.
You saying that like both, because people who have been abused as children get confused about what they should like and what they should enjoy when they were exposed to something in an unnatural way. And then it becomes very different and confusing for them. So that's a little bit of what was nurtured was something where they didn't feel like they had an ability to make a choice. Because for men have talked about if they were abused as children and they received sexual pleasure from a male in a male way, and that was their first orgasm, it messes with their head. Like, they always like little girls, but now they know that they can get an orgasm from something with a man, and that messes with a child's mind. Now, he started off thinking, yes, I like little girls, but this experience or multiple experiences makes them go, well, I don't know. Same thing with a girl. If she is molested by a female, but she always was attracted to little boys, but she has that first kind of arousal from a woman, it starts to mess with their brain. Now, if we're talking about just no one messes with you as a child and you're just allowed to figure out what you like, I think there are straight people, I think there are gay people, and I think there are people who just love people. And that's been since the beginning of time, where people are just like, I can flow either way. And some people like, nope, I just like the opposite sex, and people who are like, nope, I just like the same sex.
Well, see, if you go that route and you say that it's nature, it's nurture versus nature, which basically means that you can figure it out as you go along and you experiment or whatever. Basically, what they're saying is that like there is no experimentation. If you do it, you have been selected to be in that category. Period. Moving forward.
I'm gonna say, if you experiment, you somewhere in the alphabet. And H is not in the alphabet. Heterosexual is not in the alphabet. So I say, if you experiment, you're somewhere in the alphabet.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're gay, but I'm saying you one of those letters in the alphabet. But
see, that's the problem I have with is that. So you're saying that if you're heterosexual, there is no room for anything else. That's the
definition.
Heterosexual, that may be where you decide to stay, but while you're experimenting, you're not heterosexual. You're in the alphabet.
We're not talking about the experimental stage. We're talking about is when you're done experimenting. Because what they're saying is that if you've ever put your lips on another man's whatever, you are forever gay. That's what they're saying.
And in men culture, that is correct. Men culture, that is correct.
Yeah, my thing is, there's nothing wrong
I'm
with
not talking about men culture. I'm talking about what is real, not men culture.
After you've done, if you done sucked the dick, you just done sucked the dick before. You might like, eating pussy now, but you still done it. So it don't just fade away. It's a part of you.
It's on your record.
Just don't go away.
It's on your record.
So basically what they're saying is,
you willing to put a dick in your mouth for free. So
what they're saying is that, like, I guess in this man culture or whatever they're saying, there is no room for experimentation. Period.
No, you can do what you want to do.
You can do whatever you want to. Nobody told you couldn't.
It's no crime. But it's just that you did it. Experiences don't just go away because you want them to. It happens.
Yeah, because I was gonna say with most dudes, like once you've had that experiment, that's on your jacket. That's on, just like if you snitched, if you went to jail, that is on your permanent record. As much as I would like to try to say like what people think of it, and like you said, with a female, if it goes the other direction, it's like that was college. But if a dude, I saw a sketch about it and it was hilarious because dude was, he was like, so, I saw some girls on your live. You cool with that? She was like, yeah, I experimented a little bit in college. And then she asked him the same questions like, yeah, who was all them cats with you was in the photo with? Then was the homies. But back in the day, I was blowing niggas back out. He was like, whoa. What? I saw the setup and the joke and everything, but just the fact that it was like, once you, as a man, that is on your record.
It's on
the record. I mean, not saying you might stick with the other route. You may stick with the ladies, but that one time in college is on your record, my guy.
This reminds me of something I saw on Twitter earlier this week about this dude getting his hair braided by a guy. And I may be bald now, but there was a moment when I had braids back in the and
every black
right. So you saying you had a little musk between,
No, when I tell
you put his arms on his legs like this.
That's a wrap. You crossed the line.
I was like, that's you only get your hair braided by a dude in jail. Like, there's no scenario. I don't care how tight your braid up is. I can't let you braid my hair, my guy. It's just not. It's not. I can't let you touch my scalp.
Oh, somebody.
Wait. Yo, Mike, the edge is hot.
DP brought up that it's a double standard.
Yeah,
it is.
There is a double standard.
It is very much.
I'm like, that is the problem. Is that there is a double standard?
What's the problem?
I don't know that it's a problem. It just is. It is a bunch of
double. Why do we let
on double standards? Like, it's not just this. It's everything. All of our lives are based on double standard. It's
right.
Reality.
You said it in general. A woman can come up and punch you in the face and walk off.
Yeah, you
double
can't.
Standard.
But let a dude punch you in the face. We finna go to jail.
Exactly. Matter of fact, if you were to tape you punching a lady in the face, they be trying to dox you, they be trying to find you, but if the same with that, what happened when some lady hit you and knocked you out?
What did he do to her?
They laughing at you.
What did he do? What happened?
Jay-Z and Solange. I was like, why is this so funny? Everybody, like, when that video came out, she kicking and swinging, I said, nah, if he had punched her in her face, oh, Jay-Z, how could you? It was like she kicking and swinging, and people were laughing at him because he's like, well, he had to reach to be like, yo, you wildin'.
Well, but it is also Beyonce in the corner,
but your sister. Once I give you that look, like,
hey, you better get it.
It's the whole picture, though. Him trying to defend himself without actually touching her going off, and Beyonce just like ain't nothing going on this elevator.
You know what? You know what? When I watched that video, the first thing I thought, this nigga had this shit coming. Like whatever he did.
Oh yeah.
He had it coming. Now don't make it right. Don't make it right.
Well, Linda,
why did you assume
the fact that it was a little too comfortable, means that he said something slick out his mouth?
Yeah, like they were already at tension, at odds.
But see, that's the problem I have is that like by sticking to these double standards, you don't allow for things to change, because by you digging in your trenches to these double standards, you let it happen. Whereas,
can we change those? Are we ever in a place to change?
Yes, we are in a place where we can actually change some double standards if you would allow them to change.
Let's just talk about the last double standard we mentioned about getting your hair braided by a dude. If I were to say, I don't care who braids my hair and get my hair braided by a dude, I didn't change the double standard. I just got somebody just fucking laughed at me. Look at this dumbass nigga. He think he in jail. Or let's say, you know what I'm saying? I get into it with a woman. I'm like, yo, that's a double standard. You hit me, I'm gonna punch you back. I ain't changed the double standard. I just went to jail for 2 days.
You went to jail. No, I'm happy you catching them charges. You going to jail?
No, actually, there are people who are trying to change that double standard, who are actually working to change that double standard.
That one has changed a little bit, but I feel like we're talking about a double standard that really personally impacts a person well-being with physical altercations versus a double standard that's a label. Again, what the fuck does a label do to somebody? A label that you don't have to accept or hear unless you want to try to label yourself that.
I was exaggerating to make a point, but yes, yeah.
Right.
Also with that double standard, here's a part, like in talking about what people are attracted to a certain extent, you can't change that double standard. The fact that men are attracted to seeing men and women in a sexual act and are just as turned on by seeing two women, that how you gonna change that? And the fact that women aren't turned on by seeing two men, that's a part of why there are certain double standards. Like, it's why it's accepted. It's why lesbians were more accepted to a certain extent, depending on how they looked, because that was a fantasy part. But that's a double standard because men liked it too. If men weren't attracted to it as well, then it wouldn't be a double standard. If men looked at two women who they both found attractive and then they kiss each other and they're like, whoa, this just went up tonight, because you're thinking about the threesome you're about to have. Women don't look at two men that they're attracted to and then see them kiss and go, ooh, I could take both of them back. We're wired different.
Get out the party.
But you have to unpack that though. Why is it the perpetuation that women shouldn't be attracted to that?
It's not that we shouldn't be. I'm not. It's not that I'm not attracted to it because I shouldn't be. I'm not attracted to two men kissing each other. I'm not. That's not a societal thing. That's not because society told me I shouldn't be. That's because I find no attraction in two attractive men making out. There's no attraction for me.
But are you conditioned to feel that way, or do you really feel that way? Yes, you are conditioned to feel that way. I like how.
How do you figure somebody conditioned to feel that way?
You are conditioned to feel that way. Here's the thing. If you are told this from when you are a young child up until whenever it is,
who walking around telling you as a young child that two men kissing is unattractive?
I guess you don't understand the concept of what I'm saying. I'm not saying that somebody specifically telling you. I'm telling you that if the media, if everything out there is telling you a specific thing, and you're being given these ideas from everywhere around you, then you typically will buy into them and accept them.
I agree with you saying 100%. It's a reason why we spend millions and millions on marketing, right? It works.
Right.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it is integral things inside of you that defy certain marketing.
Yeah.
It's certain things that just don't work on certain people.
Okay.
It's not.
What I'm attracted to and what I'm not attracted to.
Because they put it in the air, that it was accepted by everyone, that certain people just don't like it just because they don't like it, is an unfair way to observe something.
But what I'm saying is that while you sit there and you say, "Oh no, I have a free will," blah 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 blah, this, that, and the other, do you really have that free will to a certain extent, or are you just accepting to societal norms?
Here's the thing.
No, what I'm saying is that
you know what you like. You know what you like. You be real honest.
You have bought into societal norms.
No,
is what I'm saying. And so there are societal norms that you buy into. No, you're not. What you're doing is you're buying into societal norms, and which is cool because we all buy into societal norms. But what you want to do is you want to say, "Oh, I'm above societal norms," but you're not.
I am because I know what I like and I know what I don't like.
So you don't because you brought into societal norms. So if that has been ingrained in you since the beginning, you will not buy them.
Whereas people
love black love, and we love black love, and we want to see black people be together. But even when you hear that, when you're little, you still are attracted to the people you're attracted to on TV, and it's and that's when you're little.
The key word what you just said was you said TV.
You know,
so you're basically saying that there is something out there that can perpetuate you to buy into whatever you
can hear it. You make a decision as to whether that applies to you.
Okay.
Well, let me give you a personal example. For example, like a societal norm growing up was, okay, you're not supposed to like, oh, well, she the word fat. Like, oh, she fat, she that, she dark skinned, she this, she that. That's what was given to us. You don't want to be too dark. I remember people saying, I want to be outside getting dark. Or big girls is this and big girls is that. Society says all big girls are unhealthy. They ain't this, they ain't that, they ain't that. Societally, when somebody's like, oh yeah, I love that. That's my type right there. It's almost everybody else looks at you. So when you like what you like, because somebody told me a long time ago, you can never, you can't help who you fall in love with. You can only accept how you react to it. And that's how life is, because after a while, we should, it goes away, because after a while, the only thing you want to do is what you want to do. If society says be safe, don't ride, motorcycles or whatever. But my thing is, I have always liked big women, and everyone has always been like, what? I get the look like, what's wrong with you? What's the problem? And I'm like, just because everybody wants just because you and you guys like women a certain way, that's cool. Or dark skin, or light skin, or whatever it is. Because I see what you're saying, how some people are trained or thought like, you better not do this, you better not do this, you better not do this. And it sticks with you to the point where it's a bad habit. But beyond that, there are things that you just, after a while, it just don't matter no more.
You get past
it. Right. And the other thing that you ain't putting into your equation is education. After so long, being around things with education and experience, you learn to dispel a lot of that stuff. You are aware of what people are trying to do.
I am not trying to ascribe this position to everybody. That's the problem that y'all have, is that y'all try to make it seem like I'm ascribing this to everybody. I am not. What I'm saying, can I finish? Can I finish?
No, because you talk too much.
Can I finish?
You like to talk, but you don't like to listen.
Because you just specifically said, you just
tell her that she couldn't. There's no way she wouldn't possibly condition. You told her yes, she was, and she told you no, I'm not.
Okay, fine then.
All right, hey.
Move on.
Condition, but a person could be, but I'm not. I don't like two men together because I don't find two men together attractive.
And I never said there was a problem with it. Never said it. I never said it, but y'all said it was a problem with if somebody finding it attractive, and y'all tried to put all kind of labels on it and said that they didn't fit in with whatever, and you tried to call them all kinds of other letters out of the alphabet besides heterosexual. That's the problem that I was having. Wasn't having a problem with anything else.
No, you had a problem because you're wrong, and you're still wrong. You're wrong the entire time, but you don't want to listen to anyone else's opinion but your own.
Right, because you assume we said saying. We said after completing a gay act, you've done it.
Okay. I never said that you didn't do it. Y'all said that person, because they completed their gay act, was gay. That's what y'all said. Did you not say that?
Boy, get the bell. Get the bell.
Did you not say that?
Get the bell.
So what happens after?
Yeah, I know.
No. Did you? But did you not say that?
100% said it.
Okay, then.
Hey, both of y'all muted. It's over. It's over.
My cousin would have stepped in like, break it up.
Break it up. Throw in the goddamn towel.
Look, I've been said we can move on.
No.